Okay, so it's okay because this is the beauty of editing when you don't know what to say. The idea of actually me posting this is like taking away all the thoughts that are in my head, but I have to let the ideas just flow and let it come out as if I was just recording this for myself to begin with. So that's exactly what I'm going to try and do. Um, I actually want to keep this short and sweet. Lately, I've been reevaluating my actions and my habits and how they go hand in hand with my identity and who I want to become and what I see for myself. And I think my biggest setback is that I jump too far ahead in my mind and create these big, huge ideas and dreams. And I get overwhelmed by them. So I never end up, one, choosing one, and two, taking any steps and actions to actually make them happen. So that always leaves me stuck. And then it creates a cycle of doing it, not following through or following through, getting overwhelmed, stopping, not believing it, and then it just becomes a loop. And the point of me creating this video right now is to get myself out of that loop and not have it try to be perfect or have this full on crazy cool edited video with a great idea to get my point across, because that will come in time. I think to get myself out of the loop, I just simply have to show up and do what it is that I have to do. And I realize that a lot of the times we have these big, huge, beautiful dreams that we are rightfully deserving of, and that we can work hard and accomplish. But we get a I'm gonna speak for me. I get a little ahead of myself. You know what I mean? I get really ahead of myself. I start thinking, oh my goodness, I gotta do this, and this, and then I get like, I freeze. I'm like, oh no, this is way too much. And I think it's about changing the way and relearning the way that we go about things, and changing our mindset in that process, and letting and being easy on ourselves in a sense where it's like, hey, actually these little steps that I take, even if I only took 10 minutes today, even if I did something related to it but it wasn't fully it, that is progress. That means something, and that is getting me closer to where I want to be. That is actually a step forward, a step forward. And personally, I always think like, oh my God, it has to be this way, this exact way of doing it for actually progress to do it. But it's like, no, it's not that way at all. Like, you're making progress, little do you know. And I don't even think sometimes it's the actual actions that I'm not taking that are not getting me to where I want to be, but it's more of my perspective on it. Like, I could be doing the things I love to do every single day that actually align with my dreams and the things I see for my future every single day. But because it's not in like a structured way, and this like imagine like this idea of what it needs to look like, I like create this belief that, oh my goodness, like, no, actually I'm not making any progress, and this is how it needs to be more structured. Da, 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 da. It's the only way, because you see on social media the way that people act and the way people do things, and you see the results, even though you don't even know 100% if that's 100% real. But it's like the belief around being like, you know what? Yeah, you're not doing anything, and it's it's really on yourself. I think it really comes down to believing in yourself and be like, you're just like, no, like, this actually is progress. This actually has value. The little things that I do bring value. The little steps that I make towards things actually bring value. It's not one big, huge, giant leap that doesn't really do anything. Trust me, I would know. I've made a lot of huge leaps thinking that it was going to change my life for the better and provide me something stable, and it only led me back down. Okay? It was a really good fucking high, and it did its thing. Okay? I've moved to cities like abruptly. I've done the whole thing. I got into relationships way too quickly, And I'm telling you, it don't last. And you know why? Because you have to take those small little steps and you have to have patience. And I think that that is a product of trust. And when you make huge decisions on a whim, that is an act of not trusting yourself completely. You don't fully trust in yourself, and you don't fully trust in the process. So you try to take control in whatever quick way you can, but it always ends up not being what you need. I learned this firsthand. I made so many impulsive decisions thinking that I was taking control over my life, but really what I was doing was setting myself back because I put myself in even harder situations because I was trying to avoid something immediately instead of just taking gradual steps and having the trust in the process, knowing that I can get to where I need to get to. I just need to take it one step at a time. And it's really just as simple as that. Take it one step at a time. If you have something you want to do, don't try to do everything. Don't try to maximize it to the fucking greatest thing. Stop listening to those people that think you have to do it those way. That's what's keeping you small. And I'm talking to myself. That's what's keeping you small. Like, don't compare yourself to anybody else's journey. Your progress is your progress, and it means something, and it will get you to where you need to be. It is not about what other people say. Oh, you need to do this. You need to be doing this for 10 hours a day to get to where you want to get to. No, no, that's how you never get to where you want to get to. Okay. Like, there's no way you can just like start from 0 to 10 hours a day doing that. You might be able to do it for one day, but long term, it will not work out. Long term, it will not work out. And right now, it's about building long term systems. It's about building trust within ourselves, true confidence within ourselves, to believe in ourselves and to take those tiny actions towards what we want for ourselves and what we see for ourselves, because we are deserving of good futures and we are deserving of the futures that we want. And I believe that we have the capability and the capacity to hold it and to make it happen, period. And I truly believe that, and that is the point of why I'm making these videos. you know Shout out to Jochi, because I'm definitely doing it because this is my artist journey, period. I'm claiming that. This is my artist journey. And I want proof of it. I want to see myself evolve and grow as an artist because I know there's an artist within me, and I just need to show up for him little by little, and not only show up but also be like, you know what, recognize every single day that no, like, even if I only made a song for like 10 minutes, or I was only able to write a paragraph, or I was only able to make a 10-minute video, that counts for something. That is progress. That is progress. That is a step towards. And that is what I'm learning. Okay? And it ain't easy. Okay? And sometimes I flop. Sometimes I revert. Okay? That fear inside of me that's like, "Oh my goodness, but you don't know." So you try to look for like a quick immediate release so that you don't feel this fear, because it's scary. It is scary to actually go after the things that you want to go after. It is scary to be like, you know what, I don't want to live this crazy chaotic life that has given me instability and this constant anxiety. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. And it's about choosing different, because guess what, all of that I want on the other side is unfamiliar. I've never experienced it before. I don't know what it's like. It's scary. It's scary. And my brain is trying to keep me safe, but I'm like, nah, like, I'm telling you, I know that's where I need to be. I know that's where I'm headed, and there's no need to self-sabotage, or beat myself up because I think I took a step back when really I was just okay. Little leap, little leap, little leap. Okay. Like, don't let people fool you, or let anyone try to tell you like, "Oh my god, like, nah, you need to go hard." Go hard, but build up first. Like, things just don't happen in a day. Things don't happen in a day. Life changes in a day, yeah, but things just don't happen in a day like that. And like, I've experienced so much change in a day. Like, moved out of my house unexpectedly to a different city in a day. Like, I've done the short term shit. It does not work. It does not work. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. You will find yourself in situations that you don't want to be a part of. It causes a lot of stress. It causes you to live in a place of survival and fear. And it's really hard to like really get adjust. I'm right now, for the first time in my life, in a stable position. I know y'all don't know me, but and if you're watching this, like, and you've had a lot of like instability in your life, listen, I know we don't know each other yet, but it's gonna get better. Trust yourself, trust and believe that you deserve stability, and trust and believe that you can have stability. And once you have it, that's a whole other video. That's a whole other video because I got a lot to say. What I really want to say is take baby steps. Take baby steps. Believe in yourself. Build that self-trust. You got this. Don't let no one tell you you need to do the most. Do the most, what feels right for you, and follow your capacity because you know. And that's it today. That's it. So, bye.